Ladies and gentlemen, finally, after one whole year of planning, I can talk to the man again. Finally, I can say it. Happy birthday, Dad!
$4 to get in.
Apparently some years ago, Jane Madison did a really nice tax audit for Davis Comic Opera Company, and since that day they crowned her the queen of the company, and for this evening she will give her crown to my father, just for the evening.
Isn't he lucky that he gets to sit up here and look silly all night? We'll put this over here,
the fatal curse of drink. Once arrived in the city, he found a situation in a quarry, and there he made the acquaintance of some college students. He little thought that they were demons, for they wore the best of clothes, but clothes do not always make the gentleman. They tempted him to drink, and they said he was a coward, till at last he took a fatal glass of beer. When he found what he had done, he threw the glass upon the floor, and staggered through the door in delirium dreaming. Once upon the sidewalk, he met a Salvation Army lady, and wickedly he broke her tambourine. All she said was, "Heaven bless you," and placed a mark upon his brow. With a kick she'd learned before she had been saved. Now a moral to young men who come down to the city: don't go round breaking people's tambourines.
Walt,
I'm probably one of the few people in this theater who has had a chance to work with you on stage. And I didn't realize that, although Walt has not had many years of experience on the stage, that he can steal a scene from anyone, and I had to keep my eye on him all the time. That was impatience, and Walt, the solicitor. Anyway, Walt, we've already heard an ode. We're finishing up with an epic. A brief one, but an epic. It does have all the portions of it that belong there, because you being intellectual would know that any of these things were missing. So I want to make sure that you listen carefully. It begins with an invocation. Yes. O muse of rhyme, of song and verse. That's more like it. O muse of rhyme, of song and verse, my poems run from bad to worse. Let me now sing in measures free to honor Walt's half-century. 'Tis Walter Sykes whose praise we sing, and thus explains this gathering. For you, dear friend, we think it's right to tell you what we think tonight. You've heard a lot, but we're not through. There's still much more to say of you. For you are proof empirical that good things come in bundles small. I could recite an endless stream of ways in which you've earned esteem. The list is long. Integrity, humor, love, humility. You've given of yourself and more without complaint. And furthermore, your talents you have freely shared. Your love and time you've never spared. The question on these lips of ours is where you found those countless hours. Now, it's not as though you've lived alone with no demands but those your own. No busier home could one define than Villanova 539. Tom, David, Ned, Jerry, and Paul, Bev, 2 dogs, I think that's all. Add those, of course, from foreign shores, then shore up windows, walls, and doors. Walt's energy is fabled too. It streams and flows, then starts anew. If only we could dam the flood and harness it, we'd all save Smud. Local folks. My metaphor is yet to run, of rivers, streams, in words homespun. Like Noah's Ark, this flood of praise could last 40 nights and 40 days. The words are true, the thoughts sincere, to celebrate your 50th year. You've graced our lives, you've dressed this stage. You're 50 now. Please act your age. Now, to my poem I'll call a halt, for time is short, and so is Walt. Your heart's as large as all outdoors. The pleasure's ours, the birthday's yours. And so, dear friend, our spirits soar as we wish you love and 50 more.
My name's Jean. I'm a lamplighter. And somehow Beverly has managed to squeeze into 3 verses of brand new words everything that everybody has said all night.